what I've got done with it so far. Ah, shit. It's pretty much flattened out all the way down. I have to straighten it up and stuff, but it should be good, and I'll put a tang on here and I can start to refine it. I have this rag that I stole from inside. It's actually the second one I stole because the first one I stole burned up when my forge put a hole in the table. But as you can see, it's pretty gnarly. This one's been burned a lot too. But if I have pieces of metal that are thin like that and they're hot, I can just wrap the rag around it and I'll be fine. Or whenever I'm using the tongs, they come out at such a wide angle that I have to use the rag because the square bar, the tongs start to dig into my hand. Makes it a lot harder to hold it. It's pretty helpful, actually. You'll see all this gray, flaky stuff flying off. That's the scale. It's a mixture of all these impurities on the surface mixed in with the rust that gets stuck to the metal, and it just pops off whenever you're forging it, especially if there's water on the anvil. There's a way of Japanese forging in which they would try to remove all the scale that they could at all possible chances, and they'd have a cup of water, they would pour it over their anvil and pour it over their hammer just before they pulled the metal out and started working on it. And you can watch videos of people who work with the thin, long blades like they do and put water on the anvil and the hammers, and it's just this little explosion that comes off of the anvil from where you hit because all that water is trying to escape out like steam, and it's taking the scale off with it. I'm working it a little cold, but it's a weak piece of metal, so I frankly don't care. I'm just trying to keep it straight.